Happy Thanksgiving! Let's do a quick flow to unwind the body. Start by standing tall, reaching the arms, and articulating the spine down to the floor. Let the head hang heavy as you bend the knees, rolling the spine back up, taking this chair pose before pressing into the feet, standing tall. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, rounding down to the floor. Deep bend in the knees, sitting the bum back. Pressing into the heels as you roll the spine up, and then pressing into the full feet to come up. Again, taking the air and swinging down. Find this momentum. Let this be a nice dynamic stretch for the spine. Exhale. Inhale up. Good. This time rolling all the way down, bobbing, coming up to this nice flat back, tightening the core, and then releasing back down. Coming up flat back, long spine, and exhaling to round down. Again, flat back. Start to circle the arms wide here, tightening the core to support the spine as you start to move the shoulder blades, squeezing them together behind the back as the arms find their way. Take your attention to that one hand, follow the hand as you start to circle this arm around, bending opposite knee, allowing you to open up that side hip, side body even more, finding nice sweetness through this rotation. Arms back, set the other hand down by the side, and follow the other hand as it starts to circle around. Keeping your gaze with that arm here so that your cervical spine is following the line of the thoracic spine. Again, bending the opposite knee before forward folding again. From here, rounding all the way up, reach your arms high, gather the air, and on the exhale, pull the air down to the chest. Finding this nice rolling up of the ribs, tucking of the tailbone, lifting your breastbone forward and up for this extension. Placing the hands behind the small of your back, elbows forward, and pull them together behind the back. Another opportunity to find your way into extension. Shoulder blades slide together, and shoulder blades slide apart. 2 more. Lifting and rounding. From here, arms up, biceps by ears, step forward, find a crescent lunge. You can feel free to straighten the leg and bend the knee, or just bounce into this to start to open up that opposite hip flexor. From here, we open up into a warrior 2 and then back to the crescent lunge, finding this dynamic stretch to open up the hip joint here on this side. From here, reaching forward and finding this side bend back before coming forward, side bend the other direction. Really opening these hips, circling the arms down, planting the hands, and finding plank. Shoulder taps here, trying to keep your hips as still as possible, engaging the core to support the spine here. Knees can go down. Lifting one leg and finding this long pull. Again, balancing on 3 points, a little tougher for the core. Taking it to the other side here, just breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth to support this ab control. Setting the feet down around the spine to down dog, and then articulate it forward into your plank. Really work on rounding and lengthening the spine here, shoulders over wrists in plank, pressing your chest towards your toes in this down dog or pike. Good. From here, a little yogi push-up down before lifting up to up dog, and then articulating back to down dog. Walking your hands back to the feet, and exhale, rolling back up. Gather the air, biceps by ears. Step forward into your crescent lunge. Press back up, and other side. Pushing off the floor, coming back tall. And lengthen. Last one, staying here. Opening up to the warrior 2 on this side and back to crescent lunge. Starting to feel the openness here on the hips on this side. Open up into that warrior 2. We're going to shift the ribs forward and swing the arm overhead, finding this nice pull, and then taking it the other direction. Circling the hands down, planting them firmly on the floor. Knees can go down here as you shoulder tap. Work on tightening that core, supporting the spine. Lifting up to find our long pull here. Again, one knee can be down. Just practicing this lift of one leg. Keeping hips level. Take a look at those toes. And let's find some little push-ups here. So in this down dog, you're bending your elbows out wide, crown of head reaching for the floor, finding a few more push-ups in this position before lowering the knees and finding this child's pose. Exhale, relax your forehead onto the ground, melting your hips towards your heels, forehead heavy on the floor. Rounding up, have a great Thanksgiving.